evening skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. It's the Braves and Marlins. Next. In its final season as a Major League ballpark, there's a good look at Sun Life Stadium here in Miami as it'll play host to this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, a couple of National League Eastern Division teams get ready to face off as it'll be the Atlanta Braves taking on the Florida Marlins. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian along with you. To my left is Dave Campbell. To my right, Eric Karros. And Soup, let's begin with you. What's something to keep our eyes on in this matchup?
Well, the first thing I always do when I come to the ballpark is check out the pitching matchup, and we have a stellar one here. Both of these guys are capable of working deep into the ball game, so it's possible the team that knocks the other starter out first will come out victorious. Let's see if that plays itself out.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from EK shortly, but for now it's time to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Atlanta Braves, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And on the mound to face this lineup, there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Josh Johnson. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Standing in is leadoff man Martin Prado as we're just about set to get this one underway. The first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And pretty obvious that he didn't care for that call too much. You can see the look of disgust there.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's Johnson now with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway.
Well, I'll tell you what, you don't see a lot of guys pulling pitches like that. I mean, this is like trying to pull a bullet, and that's just a great swing there.
Jason Hayward will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 pitch now, and that's too high, ball two. And that's over 2-1. Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Swing and a ball pulled into right. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Looks like opportunity's knocking in the very first inning here. That's back-to-back hits to start things out, and now they can put the pressure on right out of the gates.
Brian McCann will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And they've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And we'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there. He relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Carlos Pena will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Marlins is put together by skipper Edwin Rodriguez. Looks like this. And they'll have their work cut out for them as they'll face the guy they call the Bulldog, the veteran right-hander Tim Hudson. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Logan Morrison will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Our umpires tonight calling balls and strikes is the man who's a surgeon in the offseason, Edmund Doc Bryant. Mike Marquez at first, Wally Hughes out at second, and Charlie Sawyer, the crew chief, is over at third. Chris Coughlin will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. That's dead center for strike one.
And at the plate, he's hitless in 8 at-bats here in the series, so he'd love to turn things around.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
He's got to be careful not to overstride into a pitch on his hands like that.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That might have been a reputation call there.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
One thing about our two starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Michael Stanton will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And if he's going to go, I expect to see it early in the count. Give this guy a chance to drive him in.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk him.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Well, he wasn't going before, but with 2 outs and 2 strikes, he'll surely be going now.
Swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Florida first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score here on the show. Nate McLouth will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And he's tallied just one hit here in the series so far, 1 for 8.
And this one misses to McLouth as that evens the count at 1-1. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Brooks Conrad will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now the first pitch. Good fastball out of Johnson there, and it's strike one.
And he could get that average up over 300 if he could come through with a base hit right here.
Swing and a miss on the good fastball, and now it's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and quick's the operative word. That came in there at 96 miles an hour.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Brendan Hicks will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Scott Cousins digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And if you're an infielder playing behind this guy, you better hope you got your rest last night because he's going to make you work out there. We'll likely see a lot of these going forward.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Buck. Here's the first offering. And Hudson will start him out with that good sinker at strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 1-1 on its way to Buck. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss there on a good pitch, and Buck is retired for out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Brian Peterson will stand in. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. First offering on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
And, a ball outside apparently, 1-1.
Boy, and if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I gotta have that one.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. One left for Florida. We'll move to the third with no score. Brian Ma is ready to go here as we begin the third. First pitch on its way from Johnson. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
And on paper, this shouldn't be much of a matchup, but they don't play the games on paper.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Foul back. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
And let's check out the sequence here. This is a 6-pitch at bat, including a couple of 2-strike foul balls that we'll see here in a second. And in the end, he finally polishes them off with a beautiful pitch on 1 and 2. That was a good battle.
Tim Hudson will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Hit hard back up the middle. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
So they're finally able to get another base runner here, as with 1 out, that breaks a string of 6 straight he'd retired.
Martin Prado will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And after you allow a base hit to the pitcher, you've got to bounce back quickly and put it out of your mind.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
And he's got to have a little more self-control at the plate on 2-0.
And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. A leap, but it's off his glove.
Second and third now after the double, and with 1 out in the inning, you got to make sure you can get at the minimum one of these runs home, if not both of them.
Jason Hayward will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
And after 2 fairly quick innings, he's running into some trouble now here in the third.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
And sooner or later, you've got to make these early opportunities pay off.
Buck with the sign, now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And this is fouled straight back. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Cousins is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Brian McCann will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, with first base open, this may turn into a case of pick your poison here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And he's making a lot of high-intensity pitches here early in the game. Something to keep an eye on as we go along.
That misses as well. It's 3-0, and I think right here you just go ahead and put him on.
Well, I totally agree. No sense even thinking about pitching to him now.
.30 is on the way. Taking Old away that time, it's 3-1.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that 3-0 pitch to be in the zone, and I especially wasn't expecting it to be there.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
And this would be a big comeback down 3-0 if he could get another strike here.
Two out here and a runner at second. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Josh Johnson will be the batter. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And that almost had a little cutting action to it that time.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's exactly what the pitch is intended to do.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, McCann did his best to frame that thing, but the home plate umpire was not buying it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
There's definitely a lot of scoreboard watching going on at this time of year, and these guys are no exception. But you really have to focus on the task at hand and not get swept up in what other teams do. You just have to take care of your own business.
Logan Morrison will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
And he's just 2 for 9 in the series thus far, so he could use a base hit here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that's where pitching becomes a chess game. You can bet a hitter's thinking there's no way I'll see anything up with 2 strikes. So why not cross up his way of thinking? It worked there.
Chris Coughlin will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swing and a bullet to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Florida down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Carlos Pena will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Pena's got himself a base hit.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Nate McLeod will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
Oh, and a good job there of anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now the 1-1 here to McLeod. 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
And a pitch taken by McLeod, and it's back to 2-2 now. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he finally wins the battle here by just saying, here's my fastball, and you can have at it. I think he finally just wore him down there.
Brooks Conrad will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Cousins is back, though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down. And, oh, boy, we hit on this at the top of the broadcast. He said he'd give it a go in this one despite the elbow problem, but it looked like something went wrong on that pitch because he clearly has re-aggravated something in there. Anibal Sanchez will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Brendan Hicks will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike one.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 1-0. A look at the National League scoreboard as we get the latest on what's happening in the senior circuit. Hanley Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And now you've got the 3, 4, and 5 guys due here to start the 4th. So hopefully they're set up for some kind of a breakthrough against this guy.
Swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Looking to get on the board for the first time here. I thought this had a good chance off the bat, but it just kind of runs out of gas near the wall.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Mike Stanton. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
Well, off the bat, I didn't think this was even going to be close, but watch how he makes the play right here. That is something.
Scott Cousins will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw on to Pena at first, and the inning is over. Nice work that time by Tim Hudson, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Brian Ma will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And, oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball one.
It looked to me like it could have gone either way, and that certainly gives the hitter a leg up in the rest of this at bat.
The 1-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And boy, he's just saying, where do I have to put it? 3-1 now.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, credit the number 8 hitter here. When he gets on to lead off an inning, you allow the pitcher to bunt him over. Then it's on to the top of the lineup where they'll have a real strong opportunity to score.
Tim Hudson will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And the infield's all set to play the bunt should this guy get one down.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
And that might have been the old butcher boy play there. Third baseman, they hate that one.
And Hudson's going to go ahead and put this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
And you don't get to be a playoff team without being fundamentally strong. They don't beat themselves, and this is a nice job here of moving that guy up to second on the sacrifice bunt.
Martin Prado will dig in. He doubled his last time. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with one away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Jason Hayward will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Swinging a grounder pulled foul down the line at first.
No, hello.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And with 2 strikes, that's a tempting pitch not to chase.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Number 17 is there. Let's see if they test it. Now the relay home. And Buck's tag will be too late as the run is in to score.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
Brian McCann will dig in here. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Carlos Pena will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Still another important run out there at second. You'd love to make this a 4-run game with a base hit.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Hit hard, but foul. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Carlos Pena. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
And the way things are going, this guy's end-of-the-year highlight video is going to be a pretty long one. Add one more chapter here as this leaves the yard for a 2-run homer.
Nate McLouth will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. In there, 1-1.
And this is something we have not seen. He needs to attack a little harder here early in the count.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins nothing. John Buck will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And he's just 2 over the minimum here in this 5th inning of work, so they've yet to get a sustained rally going against him.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Brian Peterson will take his cuts now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that'll serve a useful purpose if you can go after the outside corner low and away now.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Ma is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And Hudson jumps ahead with the fastball here, 0-1.
And this is a guy with some speed out of that left-handed batter's box, so infielders will have to be quick with their throws on a ground ball.
Swing and the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves on top, 5-0. Steve Cishek will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Brooks Conrad will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And, oh, you got to call that. That's right on the corner, but it's 1-0.
Boy, tough call to get on your first pitch of the ball game. He's thinking that was a strike in the bullpen.
Here's the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, when your team's down by 5, this is just what you need to do. Be aggressive, go right at the hitters, and try to keep your club in the game. Good job on all counts so far.
Brendan Hicks will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak at the plate that's starting to come into jeopardy.
Woo! 1-0 on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
My goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
And this is a guy who's not afraid to pitch inside, folks.
The 3-0 pitch. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
And sometimes you just got to wait this guy out up there. He hasn't felt right about any of those first 5 pitches, but number 6 could be different.
Swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
And I'll tell you what, with the 8th place hitter due up, you love to get a 1-2-3 here and force that pitcher to lead off the following inning.
Brian Ma will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground towards first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Atlanta leads it 5-0. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed a bat and made his way into the on-deck circle. Good fastball there from Hudson, and it's strike one.
Boy, and anytime you can turn to a guy with double-digit home runs on your bench, now that's a luxury to have.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And here's a spot off the bench where all you want to do is just to try to get something started.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And a great two-strike pitch. That sinker did just what he wanted.
Under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And McLouth will look this one in for the first out.
Gunning for victory number 12 in the season, it looks like he's on cruise control right now.
Logan Morrison will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And this guy's hitting just 200 for the series, so he's in need of a base hit right here.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back on the ball is Hayward, but this is over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Chris Coughlin will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And he hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity on the mound so far. Let's see how that home run affects him.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left.
Foul.
Here's a ground ball to first. And Pena will take it over to the bag to record the out.
This is what sinker ballers will do to you. He just swings right over the top of this thing.
Hanley Ramirez will be the batter. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Michael Stanton will stride in, grounded out his last time through. There goes Hanley for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
You'll get another look here. The jump, it's an average one. The throw's pretty good, so this is where pure speed is going to make the difference. And sure enough, he's in safely ahead of the throw.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
If he can drive this runner in, that would be RBI number 49.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Well, this is not much more than a swinging bunt, but as a hitter, you don't care and you will take it. And he's aboard with the infield single.
Scott Cousins will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
Foul back. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. From the stretch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the Logan Morrison round tripper. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 1. And since we've already seen what's going on in the National League, let's check out the AL action now on our out-of-town scoreboard. Edward Mujica is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Tim Hudson digs in at the plate. In there at the letters 0-1.
And I really thought they'd pinch hit for him here. I thought he'd be getting handshakes right about now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And in order for that thing to be effective, it's got to be down. It almost doesn't matter how quick you throw it or how much the break is.
Good eye that time by Hudson. It's 2-1 now. Hudson awaits the 2-1. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
And he's thinking, yeah, you'll call that a strike when I'm at the plate, but not when I'm on the mound.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, he's acting more like a leadoff man here. He's actually making him sweat.
Misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And boy, those last few pitches there were nowhere close to the strike zone. When you've got 2 strikes on a guy, you've got a little more margin for error, but not that much.
Martin Prado will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
And you can thank this guy for contributing to their 9-hit attack. He's got 3 of them.
The next pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Finally able to get him out here in this game. He was 3 for 3 to this point.
Jason Hayward will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Throw into third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone.
And this is a great job of one-out base running here, knowing you can take advantage of a left fielder. The runner at first decides he's going to take a shot at third here, and he makes it there safely.
Brian McCann will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Now a ball lined to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right for these guys tonight, but the balance is still in their favor.
Carlos Pena will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. And a slider tails outside for ball one. He's set, now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, he created his own jam. Now he's trying to get out of it.
Misses, ball two. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Braves lead this one 5-1. John Buck will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And a key at bat here to start the seventh. They could really use a leadoff base runner.
Come on, John, here we go.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. Here's the 1-1 on its way to Buck. And there's ball two now.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You can afford to be careful here with a 4-run lead, but you really don't want to be walking people at this stage.
Lined into left center. And Buck's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, they finally broke through against this guy in the sixth, but now the leadoff man's on here to kick off inning number 7.
Brian Peterson will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike.
And he has consistently hit that spot so far, unlike his counterpart who could not seem to locate his pitches.
He waits, now the pitch. Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Emilio Bonifacio will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
And remember, this is a very tough guy to double up, so even on a ground ball, they might not get out of the inning.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1. This is your prototypical hit and run count, so you've got to be aware defensively.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
The pitcher's spot is next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And you're really going to have to turn one to get this guy at a double play, and he winds up beating out the back end, so he's safe on the fielder's choice.
John Baker will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But this will stay in the park as it's off the wall out there. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Logan Morrison will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. The righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And Pena's right there to put it away, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 2. Randy Choate will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Nate McLeod will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And sometimes it seems if you're left-handed and you got a heartbeat, they'll find a job for you. He's turned this left-handed specialist stuff into a very nice career.
Brooks Conrad will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. In there for strike one.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch on the way. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Brandon Hicks will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. To the slider in there, 1-1.
And now they'll need to build on that 1-2-3 inning last time out, and that's a good start here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And this is fouled straight back. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains 5-2. Chris Coughlin will step in to get things started for the Marlins. He'll be followed by the dangerous Hanley Ramirez on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, and I think the home plate umpire just flat missed that one.
And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, and with the pitch count he has so far, got to be careful of leaving one in the middle.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. Two and two. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And this has been an important start for these guys because late in the season, it's always a plus to give your bullpen a break whenever you can.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Too low, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And now as this game goes along, you have to wonder whether or not this will be his last inning of work. He's due to bat second when their turn comes around.
Michael Stanton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And he is certainly justifying the manager's faith to leave him in there in the 8th. He's really shutting them down so far.
Order! Get you out of here!
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, and this is the wrong guy to keep missing with up in the zone. Those are 2 dangerous locations there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Prado is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail 5-2. Brian Ma will dig in, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is going to be a base hit. Around first on his way to second now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, obviously you can never have too big a lead heading into the bottom of the 9th. So with a runner at second now, they'll try and tack on at least one more.
Dan Ugla will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Dan
low for ball one.
And anytime you can turn to a guy with 20-something home runs off the bench, that is a real luxury for a manager.
A runner at second, nobody out. And this is bounced foul over near the new third base coach, Brian Snitker. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And now they can shoot for the strikeout here, which would be a good comeback after the leadoff double.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Martin Prado will stand in. And that's taken for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Matt, you can just tell he's in one of those grooves where he can do no wrong. That's hit number 4 for him right there.
Jason Hayward will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there. A run is in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And things are really starting to look up for him now. That's 2 more runs in to score on the base hit, and it's a 5-run lead. They are really taking control of this ball game.
Brian McCann will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
The 1-0 now to McCann. Ball 2.
And he might be squeezing that slider a little too hard. These past couple have not been where he wants them.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. I mean, the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Clay Hensley will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Carlos Pena will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Opposite field to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Now a long throw to third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
He takes away certain extra bases with that one, Matt. You'll see it here. Watch as he stretches out as far as he can to bring the ball in. That's a super play.
Nate McLouth will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded, foul.
That's foul.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And now with 2 strikes, he won't worry about trying to get a ground ball. He will definitely be gunning for the strikeout.
Comes set, now to pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And that's a lonely feeling walking back to the dugout, let me tell you.
Brooks Conrad will dig in, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And they've had his number all night long. They've been able to get ahead early in the count.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And the way this pitching staff has worked so far, he's been more like a goalie than a catcher behind the plate.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And it just seems like whoever's out there, they've been in his head all night long.
tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And you can't afford to walk them here, so we'll see if they stay with the hard stuff on 3 and 2.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Braves on top, 8-2. Peter Moylan will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Scott Cousins will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
You want to talk about a Gold Glove caliber play, you're going to see one right now. That ball's going to be extra bases from the start, but that's just highway robbery.
John Buck will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And now look around this place. I think these fans have just about given up hope in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And a close pitch there, but the home plate umpire, Doc Bryant, has a fever, and his prescription is ball 4.
And finally, a good show of patience after their guys had been swinging at everything. That's just the first walk they've taken so far.
Brian Peterson will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Moylan gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Winning pitcher would be Tim Hudson should the lead hold up. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And he'll just keep pounding that sinker down in the zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And McLouth gets this in off the wall. And this is something you don't want to see. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast that he was going to try to play through the hamstring injury, but it certainly looks from up here that he's re-aggravated it somehow. Melky Cabrera is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. And he takes ball 1.
And these guys better hope his location clears itself up pretty soon.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. The 2-1. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Prado is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The tag, and he'll be called out, and that is going to do it for this ball game.
Well, this ball club showed me a lot tonight. They really put their nose to the grindstone and came away with a hard-fought victory on the road.
Guys, the Braves were given an excellent performance on the mound from the fella you see right here, Tim Hudson. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Well, Matt, he turned it over to the bullpen in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings for him, and he was hitting his spots throughout.
That'll wrap things up here tonight. For Dave Campbell, Eric Harros, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For even more, join us on the web at theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 8-2. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.